Don't join an easy crowd, you won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying basic fundamentals. Success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Hello, my friends. Today, let's chat about something we all think about. How to be really good at what we do. It could be work, relationships, or our personal goals. We all want to be our best selves, but sometimes it feels tough. We compare ourselves to others and feel like we're not doing enough. But guess what? You're not alone. We all feel like this sometimes. But here's the good news. By listening to what I have to say, you can turn things around and start on the road to being the best at anything you want to do. I've spent a long time studying successful people from all walks of life. And you know what? They all have certain things in common. Today I want to share 5 of these things with you. They're like secrets to being awesome at whatever you choose to do. So grab a seat, get ready to take notes, and let's unlock your full potential. Let's get started with number 5. The 5th way to achieve the level of greatness you desire is to never stop learning. Learning is not just something we do in school or to acquire a specific skill. It is a lifelong process that should never come to an end. It is the key to unlocking our full potential and becoming the best version of ourselves. Yet so many of us stop learning once we finish our formal education or reach a certain level of success. But I'm here to tell you that the true path to greatness lies in a commitment to continuous learning. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. You may be wondering why it is so important to never stop learning. The answer is simple. The world is constantly evolving, and if we do not keep up with it, we will be left behind. Think about it. The technology we have today was not even imaginable 50 years ago, and yet here we are using it to connect with people from all over the world. This is just one example of how the world is changing at a rapid pace. If we do not continue to learn and adapt, we will be left behind. But it's not just about keeping up with the changing times. Learning also allows us to expand our knowledge and skills, making us more valuable and versatile individuals. It opens doors to new opportunities and allows us to take on challenges we never thought possible. As the saying goes, knowledge is power, and the more we learn, the more powerful we become. Furthermore, learning keeps our minds sharp and active. Just as we exercise our bodies to keep them healthy, we must also exercise our minds. Learning new things challenges our brains and helps us stay mentally fit. As we age, it becomes even more crucial to continue learning to prevent cognitive decline. So if you want to keep your mind sharp and your brain functioning at its best, never stop learning. Learning is not just about acquiring new information or skills. It is also about personal growth and development. When we learn, we are forced to step out of our comfort zones and try new things. This helps us discover our strengths and weaknesses and gives us the opportunity to improve ourselves. It allows us to break through self-imposed limitations and reach new heights. As the great Tony Robbins once said, "If you're not growing, you're dying," and I couldn't agree more. Learning is the key to personal growth and development, and without it, we will become stagnant and unfulfilled. Remember, don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. Now, some of you may be thinking, but I don't have the time to learn new things. I'm too busy with work and other responsibilities. To that, I say make the time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, and it's up to us how we choose to use them. Instead of spending hours mindlessly scrolling through social media or binge-watching TV shows, dedicate some time each day to learning something new. It doesn't have to be a lot. Even just 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference. With the abundance of resources available to us today, there is no excuse not to learn something new. Furthermore, learning doesn't have to be limited to traditional methods such as reading books or attending classes. Fingertips. We can learn from online courses, podcasts, videos, and even social media. The possibilities are endless. So find a method that works for you and make learning a part of your daily routine. Perhaps the most important reason why we should never stop learning is that it keeps us humble. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. This humbling experience keeps us grounded and open-minded. It allows us to see things from different perspectives and be more empathetic towards others. It also prevents us from becoming complacent and thinking that we know everything. As the saying goes, The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. Next, I would like to share with you the fourth way to become the best in anything. As you may know, I have spent my life studying success and personal development, and I am here to tell you that the key to achieving greatness lies in consistent practice. Practice is the foundation upon which all skills and talents are built. It is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Without practice, talent is just potential, and potential alone will not lead you to success. As the saying goes, practice makes perfect, and I am here to tell you that this statement is absolutely true. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. But Jim, I don't have the time to practice consistently. I have a job, a family, and other responsibilities. How can I possibly find the time to practice? My answer to you is this. If you truly want to become the best in anything, you must make the time. It is not about finding the time. It is about making the time. You must prioritize your goals and your dreams and make the necessary sacrifices to achieve them. Let me tell you a story from my early days in my career. A wise mentor once told me that if I wanted to be a great speaker, I needed to practice every single day. So, no matter how tired or busy I was, I committed to practicing for 1 hour each day. And you know what? That consistent practice made a big difference. It helped me improve my speaking skills and make my message clearer. But it wasn't just about putting in the time. I also learned that setting clear goals and staying committed were key. And when things got tough, I remembered what Michael Jordan said about failure. It's just part of the journey to success. So I kept practicing, and it helped me become more disciplined and resilient, even when faced with challenges. And the results of consistent practice are truly remarkable. Not only will you see improvement in your skills and abilities, but you will also see a transformation in your mindset and attitude. You will become more confident, more focused, and more determined to achieve your goals. You will also gain a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment from knowing that you are actively working towards becoming the best version of yourself. Next, we'll discuss the third way to become the best in anything, and that's by learning from the best. I'm reminded of a quote by the great philosopher Aristotle, who said, "Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny." Indeed, excellence is not something that happens by chance. It is a deliberate and conscious effort to constantly improve ourselves and strive for greatness. One of the most effective ways to achieve this is by learning from the best. Think about it. In any field, whether it is sports, business, or the arts, there are always individuals who stand out from the rest. They have achieved a level of success and mastery that others can only dream of. The key to their success? Learning from the best. So what does it mean to learn from the best? It means seeking out those who have already achieved what we want to achieve and studying their habits, mindset, and strategies. It means being humble enough to admit that we don't know everything and being open to learning from others. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I don't have access to these successful individuals. How can I learn from them? Well, my friends, the beauty of the world we live in today is that information is more accessible than ever before. With the internet, we have access to a wealth of knowledge and resources at our fingertips. We can read books, watch videos, listen to podcasts, and even take online courses from some of the most successful individuals in the world. When I was starting out in my career, I made it a point to learn from the best in my field. I read books by successful speakers, attended seminars and workshops, and sought out mentors who could guide me on my journey. One of the most valuable lessons I learned from my mentors was the importance of continuous improvement. They taught me that no matter how successful you become, there is always room for growth and learning. Learning from the best also means surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your goals and aspirations. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you want to become the best, you need to surround yourself with people who are already there or on their way. This will not only provide you with valuable insights and knowledge, but will also motivate and inspire you to keep pushing forward. Let's go back to when I was just starting out in my career journey. I was like a young explorer setting out to master the art of speaking. A wise mentor gave me a simple yet powerful piece of advice. If you want to be great at speaking, practice every day. So I made it a habit to practice for an hour every day, no matter what. And you know what? It really paid off. Through daily practice, my speaking skills improved and my message became clearer. But it wasn't just about the time I put in. Setting clear goals was crucial too. Inspired by Michael Jordan's words about learning from failure, I embrace setbacks as lessons on the road to success. With each day of practice, I discovered a strength inside me that helped me face life's challenges with determination and grace. Next, let's talk about the second way to become the best in anything, and that is to set clear and specific goals. Goals are the roadmap to success. Without them, we are like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the sea of life. Setting clear and specific goals gives us direction, purpose, and motivation. It allows us to focus our efforts and energy on what truly matters and helps us stay on track even when the going gets tough. One of the most important aspects of setting goals is to make them specific. Vague goals like I want to be successful or I want to be happy are not enough. We need to be clear about what we want to achieve and why. Specific goals like I want to increase my sales by 20% in the next 6 months, or I want to run a marathon in under 4 hours. Give us a clear target to aim for and help us measure our progress along the way. Another important aspect of goal setting is to make them challenging yet achievable. Goals that are too easy will not push us to grow and improve, while goals that are too difficult can lead to frustration and discouragement. We need to find the right balance and set goals that stretch us beyond our comfort zone but are still within our reach. Setting goals is not just about writing them down and forgetting about them. It is about creating a plan of action and taking consistent steps towards achieving them. This means breaking down our goals into smaller, manageable tasks and setting deadlines for each one. It also means regularly reviewing our progress and making adjustments as needed. Remember, goals are not set in stone. They are meant to be flexible and adaptable. One of the most powerful aspects of goal setting is the sense of accomplishment and fulfillment we feel when we achieve them. This creates a positive feedback loop and motivates us to set and achieve even bigger goals. It also boosts our confidence and self-esteem, making us believe in our ability to achieve anything we set our minds to. I want to share a personal story about the power of goal setting. When I first started my career as a speaker, one of my goals was to give a keynote speech at a major conference. This was a big goal for me, and I knew it would take a lot of hard work and dedication to achieve. So I created a plan of action and broke down my goal into smaller steps. I started by speaking at smaller events, improving my skills, and building my reputation. I also sought out opportunities to network with industry leaders and showcase my abilities. It took time and effort, but eventually I achieved my goal. I will never forget the feeling of standing on that stage and delivering my speech to a room full of people. It was a moment of triumph and validation, and it reinforced the importance of setting and achieving clear and specific goals. And finally, the number one way to become the best in anything is to believe in yourself. This may sound cliche, but it is the most important factor in achieving greatness. Believing in yourself means having confidence in your abilities, trusting your instincts, and knowing that you have what it takes to succeed. It means not letting self-doubt or fear hold you back and having the courage to pursue your dreams. Believing in yourself is not just about positive thinking. It is about taking action and proving to yourself that you can achieve your goals. It is about setting challenging goals, putting in the hard work, and persevering through obstacles. It is about surrounding yourself with positive influences and staying committed to your vision. One of the biggest obstacles to self-belief is negative self-talk. We all have that inner critic that tells us we are not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. But I am here to tell you that you are enough. You have everything you need to achieve your goals and become the best in anything. The key is to silence that inner critic and replace it with positive affirmations and self-encouragement. Another important aspect of self-belief is resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and it is easy to get discouraged and give up. But those who achieve greatness are the ones who stay resilient and keep going no matter what. They see failure as a learning opportunity and use it to grow and improve. They have the mental toughness to overcome obstacles and stay focused on their goals. I want to leave you with a final thought. Believing in yourself is not just about achieving success. It is about living a fulfilling and meaningful life. When you believe in yourself, you are not afraid to take risks, pursue your passions, and live life to the fullest. You become the best version of yourself, and that is the true measure of success.